Hey yo, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy, Black Privilege. Recently there was a lot of back and forth going on about the nature of spirituality and why African Americans have been suffering under white spirituality and whatnot. Um, we all know who's making this argument, and for the most part, I understand what he's trying to say, but I think he's kind of wrongheaded in a sense that he doesn't understand that, starting with Pete, he doesn't understand that people are going to need spirituality regardless of where it came from, because spirituality sets up a end point. It sets up an ideal that we go after as human beings, because without an ideal, without a goal, without a spiritual guidance, we're fucking completely lost. Like, spirituality sets up an ideal that we all want as people. And for some, it could be, it could mean being a better man. Now, I'm not going to sit back and beat you over the head with religious texts, but let's just factually itemize what is a man, right? Sociologically speaking, a man is a concept of a human male that achieves two certain principles. The first one is self-actualization. A man who could take what's in his mind and bring it into the real world. Someone who could take his dreams of family, friends, and prosperity and share it with the world. Now, society punishes those who fail to do such a thing. Like, if you do not have certain items, certain material items as a man, money, car, wealth, child, people are going to look at you as like a stillborn female. And that's just the contract we were given to as men. And there's no escaping that. Your first job as a man is to self-actualize. Your second job as a man is to not use any kind of female privilege to get your self-actualization going on. That means you cannot wallow around in a state of perpetual helplessness. You can't indulge yourself in emotional gluttony. You cannot be frail, weak, vulnerable, passive, scared, cowardly. You are not entitled to those emotions or luxuries. You're a man. Now, spirituality comes in two forms. First of all, in the first form, to get where you want to go, to make your material world manifest, you need a spiritual goal. You need, like, I am a father. I see myself reading bedtime stories to my kids. I see myself being a community leader. I see myself solving problems, because that is what my spiritual, intangible, Care Bears and rainbows type of manhood is. I am going for that. Who's with me? That's the first part of being a man. The second part, when you fail, when you lose a fight, when you get your heart broken, when you lose your job, when you wallow, when you are actually helpless, when you are hurt, your community comes in and they build you up so that you can overcome and adapt and push through your pain so you could get back on the horse and ride it on out and make your spiritual world a reality. Because not only do they know that you believe in your spiritual manhood, but they want to help you in your spiritual manhood. To cut off humanity from spirituality is such a malapropism that it beggars disbelief. All right. What am I sounding like? Fuck that shit. A man is a mind, a body, and a soul. Sarge, you can't disconnect man from his soul like that. So, look, the little adage that I have always put out is that spirituality strengthens fraternity. Fraternity strengthens prosperity. Prosperity strengthens patriarchy. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I wanted to talk about. Men, we need spirituality, because there's going to be some times when you feel at your lowest and you need your brothers to help you reacclimate yourself, to restructuralize yourself so you could move forward as a man. Not to sound too esoteric about this shit, but another problem with Sergeant Willie Pete's scathing indictment of spirituality is this. Now, if I thought that white feminism was the path to true happiness, where I could be the man I want to be, where I could indulge in my emotions and do all the things that I wanted to be, I would ultimately go to college, study feminism, find myself a feminist chick, be a stay-at-home dad, be a kick-ass stay-at-home dad, changing diapers and all that shit, and whatever consequences come my way, I would handle it because I have feminism as my spirituality. If I wanted to be the baddest nigga on the block, I wanted to be the hood nigga, I wanted to be the nigga that's selling all the shit, I'd be on the street corner, I'd listen to rap music, I'd have my block to tell me what my spiritual goals are. If I wanted to love Jehovah God, if I wanted to be a man of the cloth and take part in traditions that are centuries old, to take part of the traditions that built up the civil rights movement, the fraternity of man that became Judeo-Christian faith, I would go to the church and follow that same path. The individuals who want to denigrate and tear apart Judeo-Christian spirituality, whether it's Black Israelites or what have you, these people, they have no church, they have no college, they have no street corner. They're fucking loners. Worst off, they're fucking loners giving out relationship advice, which is hilarious, my nigga. If you're as lonely as fuck, you ain't got no business telling Crystal and Carazine what to do with her fucking kids or who she could have companionship with. I don't understand that. It's like having a fat dietitian, you know? How you gonna have a lonely relationship expert? Whatever. The nature of spirituality is to form fraternities. Fraternities form patriarchies. Patriarchies form prosperity. Prosperity fuels more manhood. If you don't understand that, I could probably write it down a few times. To the people who just, you know, if you're a Sergeant Willie P fan, which I am, he's like my number 2 commenter on YouTube. Please understand that he's kind of antagonistic towards his brothers. He's kind of a loner. He's kind of he's a misandrist, you know what I'm saying? How the hell you got fucking stories of your college friends threatening to end your life and you not understand that you have a problem with men? You might be jealous of other people's prosperity. You might be a bitter nigga. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going after Sergeant Willie Pete like that. I'm just saying, like, put 2 and 2 together, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Where the fuck is your seed? Where is your child? Where's the mother of your children? You know what I'm saying? Fucking before you start giving out relationship advice to some chick who found an escape into in the hands of a white man who's willing to be there for her and to give her, you know, maybe a kiss on the forehead and a spank on the ass when she needs it. You're not one to fucking talk about life, my nigga. Peace.